casserole. It's called a chicken taco casserole, and I got this from Phillips FamBam. Tina and Danny made this in a video that I watched this morning, and they were helped out by their daughter Emberlyn, and it just looked so delicious that I had just to try it. So I wanted to try it because I'm going to be doing a collab with them in the coming week, and I just wanted to kind of give you guys that information. So look for that next week sometime. And this is a shout out to the Phillips FamBam channel. If you are not familiar with them, I'll leave a link down below. Please, please, please go subscribe to them. They're an awesome family, and they do grocery hauls and cook with me and eat with me, and they do family challenges, and they're just really sweet people, and I love them to death. So we're gonna make their chicken taco casserole, and this is really cool. Now I'm making a couple of changes to mine because I'm using something a little bit different, but you start off with some chicken, and I went ahead and bought a rotisserie chicken. I just pulled it off the bone and I shredded it up. So it's about 4 cups, and I'm using 4 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, and this is divided in 2 because we're gonna do 2 cups per layer. I have a 15-ounce can, or the equivalent thereof, of black beans. I have drained and rinsed mine. These are home canned black beans, and I can mine in quarts, so this is just 2 cups of that. I have 1 12-ounce can of Rotel, which is tomato and green chili. You can use salsa, so you're gonna use about 1.5 cups. And this is 1.5 cups of sour cream, and this is the equivalent of 1 can of cream of chicken soup. So if you don't have this like I have, then you're just gonna get a canned cream of chicken soup. Now I made this with Shirley J, what they call universal sauce, and this stuff is awesome to have on your shelf. You guys know that I'm not a real fan of cream soup in a can, but this stuff makes it wonderfully, and you can make any kind of cream soup you like with it. What I did was I took 1/2 cup of the universal sauce, which is a cream soup and sauce mix. I had 1/2 cup of this, 2 cups of water, and a teaspoon of the Shirley J chicken bouillon. And I mixed those together, put it on the stove. I added a teaspoon of chicken rub and a teaspoon of poultry seasoning. And actually, I probably just didn't need to put the chicken rub in there, but we're gonna put this in a casserole dish and it's all gonna be great. So if you like to kind of avoid the cream soup deal, you can make your own using this stuff. I'll put links down below to where you can find this. I love it, and I want to thank Shirley J for sending me this. I have some other products of theirs that I'm going to be sharing in other videos, but this was the perfect application to use their universal sauce mix, and we're just going to get started here. Oh yeah, don't forget, you need a bag of taco chips. This is just Tostitos with lime on it. These are so good, and bonus, they were on sale at my grocery store today, so I'm glad that we got that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start mixing all of this up. This is super, super easy. Okay, my soup is hot. Okay, so if you make yours, make sure that you cool it down a little bit before you use it. I made mine about 20 minutes ago. So I'm going to put all the cold things in here first to kind of cool it down a little. In goes the soup and the black beans. I'm going to give this a stir. And the sour cream goes in also. Stir that all up. This smells really good already. I think it's going to be great. I'm kind of excited about this. I love me a good casserole, and as a, you know, to top it off, it's like Mexican, so how could it be bad? Now you're just going to toss all your chicken in here, and this is going to kind of bring everything together. Just kind of like magic, you know? You've got that chicken that's all shredded up. It's going to bind all of that sour cream and soup together. Oh man, this is going to be so good. I'm going to clear some of this stuff away, and then we're going to come and build this together. The instructions that Tina gave were to crush, so she just crushed them up over the baking dish. But I have a 9x13 baking dish, and I just, I crushed my chips up in the bag. So I just put a layer. It's about half of the chips that were in there. So now what you're going to do is you're going to just start putting half of this mixture down here as a layer, because you're actually going to do 2 layers of chips, 2 layers of the chicken mixture, and 2 layers of cheese. You're going to end with cheese, so it's going to be nice and melty on the top, and then we're gonna pop this in the oven for a half an hour, and then we're gonna enjoy this as our dinner. This is gonna be great, like with shredded lettuce and chopped tomato on top. Oh, I think it's gonna be awesome. It's a little tricky because the chips want to slide around under there, but once you get started, you'll be fine. Now because I divided my cheese up, take 2 cups of the shredded cheddar and make a lovely layer. Spread it out. You know what? It's all going to get bubbly and cheesy, and it's going to bake together. So, you know, if it's not perfect, who's going to know? Okay. Now we're going to repeat those layers. We're going to do chips, put our chicken mixture, and then spread it out gently. Okay. And then we top it off with the rest of our cheese. And the one thing that Tina put in hers was taco seasoning, and I totally left it out. So I'm going to top mine off with some taco seasoning. So this is my homemade taco seasoning. I'll leave you a link to where you can find it. We use this on a regular basis. You're supposed to use a packet of taco seasoning in here. For mine, you would use 1/4 cup. And I totally left it out because I was having a brain fart. What are you gonna do? Okay, so this goes into an oven, 350 degrees for 30 minutes. We're gonna pop this in and we'll bring you back when it's time to take it out. All right, this baked for about 30 minutes and it's ready to go. We let this sit for about 10-15 minutes. It's still a little steamy, but oh my gosh, look how beautiful that is. I can't wait to taste it. Now, when you make yours, make sure you put the taco seasoning inside the chicken mixture. You ready?
I have to.
You have to. What do you think?
Hot.
It's hot?
And delicious. Wow, that's good.
That is really good. This reminds me a little bit of chilaquiles, if you're familiar with what that is. I just like saying that word. I mean, let's be real. Chilaquiles is like a chicken and sauce mixture layered with taco chips. And it's so good. It's like breakfast in Mexico, honestly. Oh my gosh, that's delicious.
It's good.
Wow. Now you can serve this as a dip with more chips, or you can just serve it like I did. You can actually augment this with some shredded lettuce and tomato to put on top. A dollop of sour cream would never hurt either. But there's a lot of sour cream in the casserole already, so I think we'll just go ahead and go with it as is. This is incredible. You're gonna love it. Thank you, Tina, for this recipe. I love that as you know, channel content creators, we can share each other's recipes and show how they turned out for us. Mine turned out a little bit different from hers, but hers looked amazing. And I gotta tell you, this tastes incredible.
Yes.
So, if you haven't already, be sure that you go over to the Phillips FamBam channel. I will leave a link down below. Chicken taco casserole, compliments of Tina from Phillips FamBam channel. I love it. I know that we're going to love it. We're going to sit down and enjoy this for dinner tonight. I hope you give it a try. If you like today's video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. And if you're new to my kitchen, welcome. It's always a pleasure to have new people visit me. If you liked what you saw, please hit that subscribe button. And if you're already a tried and true member of the Noreen's Kitchen family, be sure and hit the bell notification button because we don't want you to miss out on all the real food for real people, real easy recipes that we present all the time right here from our YouTube channel and straight from our kitchen. And I'll be sure and leave links down below to not only the Phillips FamBam channel, but also to where you can find this Shirley J universal sauce and chicken bouillon powder that I used to make the cream of chicken soup that I used in this fantastic casserole. So I hope you try it. I hope you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya.